All right, next clip of cringe. The guy at the coffee shop. There's a guy at Starbucks who tried to approach a girl, and then he got mad and made a selfie video, and we're going to decide which side we're on.
It is not easy to be a single man in your 30s in America today. I just went to Starbucks to order a vanilla latte with an extra shot, and as I am walking up to the door, I happen to notice this beautiful girl walking up to the door as well, and she has a Death Cab for Cutie t-shirt on. That's been my favorite band since I was 14 years old. I am 32 now. That's 18 years of loving this band. So as I take a quick two-step to open the door for her, and I'm like, hey, you have great taste in music. That's been my favorite band since I was 14 years old. And she looks at me and she just says, cool. And she walks straight to the counter, which I recognized I was giving up the first spot in line by opening the door for it. Not a big deal. When she gets to the counter, she orders a vanilla latte with an extra shot. And in my heart, I'm kind of like, that's pretty cool. What a coincidence. So I go up to the cashier when it's my turn, and I'm like, I'm actually going to order the same thing that she just ordered. She was like, great, it'll be right out. Now, there is no place to sit in the Starbucks. There's just this coffee-tory area in front of the counter. So as we're both waiting, I just look over at the gal, and I'm like, so what's your favorite album by Death Cab? And she looks over at me with a glare, and she is like, stop talking to me. I'm not remotely interested. And she says it loud enough for the entirety of the Starbucks to hear, and everybody in the Starbucks looks at me, and at that point, the only sound I'm hearing is the chorus of "Hey Ya," and silence is loud. And I gotta be honest, I have never been such a deer in headlights. I had never been so immediately like, what did I do wrong? And everything in me wanted to just, in hurt, be like, honey, I'm gay. You could do worse than me. But I wasn't going to lie and throw the gay community under the bus just because somebody hurt my feelings and was rude. But I have no idea where I went wrong there. I'm so puzzled.
All right.
That's enough yapping.
You have no idea where you went wrong? Whoa, we have a couple ways.
We have some tips.
I have some notes.
Yeah.
First things first. When you open the door for the lady and she doesn't say thank you, and then you make a comment and she says a one-word cold response, that's pretty much it.
That's a wrap.
You put a feeler out there. You tried. Didn't really come back your way. It's done. No one owes you a conversation. No one owes you attraction. No one owes you a bubbly response. It would have been nice to have a conversation about Death Cab for Cutie, that emo band you like when you're a teenager. And I know you think you have so much in common because you have the same drink order as a girl. But that's not actually the W you think it is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, we both ordered vanilla latte. It's like, men should only drink black coffee, either iced or hot, with a shot or without a shot of espresso in it. That's your only order. So if you're ordering, oh, me and you had the vanilla latte with the extra pump, that's not good.
That's actually way worse if you ordered the same thing she does and she didn't know you were going to order that.
She thinks
you're copying,
yeah.
And this is about to be a leech stalker scenario,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. So when she didn't give you the positive feedback, why don't you go, oh, she didn't say thank you for holding the door for her. I have standards. I'm not interested in her now.
Yeah.
Girls like when guys have standards. Mm-hmm. That could have worked. There's a couple other things here. Number one, you have no riz.
Yeah, I mean, you know that though, right?
You have no riz. Number two, you're not in the sun enough. You're visibly not outside in the sun enough.
Okay.
And when you're not in the sun, like being tan and being in the sun is like the easiest thing you can do to kind of show people that you're a healthy, normal guy who goes outside.
That's true.
And he did not do that here. He's visibly inside all day. Death Cab for Cutie is a weird emo band. Who cares about that?
You can't assume a girl is like obsessed with the band if she wears a band t-shirt. You guys know that like TikTok Gen Z types wear like Motley Crue shirts and they don't know one song,
no
right?
one knows anything. Yeah. So. And also, if you approach a girl and she doesn't respond positively and you're not happy with the girls that are responding positively to you, you don't think they're good looking enough, you need to improve yourself until the level of girls that's responding positively to you raises to your standard that you think you deserve. Mm-hmm. This phenotype, this type of guy, you're not fucked.
Yeah, there's routes for you.
There's crypto millionaires. You could be a drummer in a band. There's things you could do where you're this guy and you get girls.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's not like, oh, I'm just ugly and it's unfair.
You're not hopeless.
Yeah, I know plenty of ugly guys like that do great.
All right, so heaps of them. I know 10.
Yeah.
All right, so, but this girl, obviously she handled it in a very specific kind of way too. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean...
The main problem with this guy, you went back for more. You got the cold response. You went back for more and you're surprised she like snapped or, and especially, oh, this beautiful girl. It's like, dude, it's pre-coffee Starbucks girl. It's not the hitting on time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Death Cab, you have that shirt. Certain types of guys, they go, oh, that's a thing that means so much to me. So I have to talk to you now for 10 minutes at the coffee shop in the morning. Nobody owes you conversation. Nobody owes you anything.
And
but,
then, yeah.
but
you know the quote, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee?
yeah, that millennial girl thing that they actually say.
It's on her mug.
It's on her fucking mug. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So this guy thinks he's owed a connection. That girl could have a boyfriend. She could have just failed her sociology test. She could have just gotten the insurance back, and she's only getting $5,000 for her totaled car, and she spent $15,000 on it.
She's underwater on the car now. She just found out. She just read the email.
She doesn't want to talk to you about Death Cab for Cutie. You're not 6'5" and jacked. She's not really looking to talk to people that look like they could be a barista at the store.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, but so let's get into this woman because I want to talk about what she did, which I think could have dire consequences.
Yeah.
So the woman, obviously, she tried to give off a sign that she wasn't interested. Then the second time around, she caused a scene, right?
Yeah.
And so causing a scene like that in a small Starbucks with a guy who's like interested, awooga maxing, it can take a dark turn, right?
Yeah.
And with a guy like this who knows social cues, knows everything, and goes like, "Oh man, I just got humiliated. Whoa, that was crazy." You know, it works on him. But the guy who takes it the wrong way when you try to humiliate him,
Oh, yeah.
the social cues weren't going to work on him either way. And now you just got an angry guy who's interested in stalker-ishy.
Good
you
thing
know?
he's on a migrant.
Yeah. So
Migrant doesn't talk about Death Cab for Cutie. It's just a Death Cab for you.
and you just get stabbed
He
by the
has a
migrant.
machete.
Yeah, and isn't that funny that like this only works on a civilized guy? You know, that social stigma, that shame thing only works on a civilized guy.
Yeah.
So you can't do that to someone who's really a wooga and henchman maxing at the same time.
That's
So,
a good point. And also, you don't want to, what do you want, date someone who drinks Starbucks?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we both drink seed oils. You want to talk about the emo band?
Yeah.
That's not even a good thing. And to be fair, her brain's probably fried from birth control and TikTok.
For sure.
You don't even want to date her.
This is, it's kind of ugly on both sides is the way I see it. So
Yeah. But
sad state of affairs. Like, you never picked up that like people don't like to talk in person to strangers anymore, especially hot girls?
we don't talk to people. We don't do that anymore.
I don't know. This guy's like surprised someone cold shouldered him. I don't.
So you got cold shoulder. What should you do now? Why don't you make a selfie video in your shit car crying about it?
Well, I think you're being a little harsh to this guy. I mean, this guy tried to be normal, and I don't think he was gonna like try to get her number or grab her tits or anything.
But if
like,
we make fun of Logic for being a pussy and making a video, we have to make fun of him for making a video too. The move is not to go online and be a victim about it.
that's true.
You just never tell anyone. No one's ever going to talk about, oh, in Starbucks, this guy got humiliated. They don't even know you. Just move on. Never happened.
I agree.
And go get some sun, eat some steak, and then find a girl you do like. And then if you don't make a big deal of it until you find the girl you do like, and then it's over.
Yeah.
You don't need to have society change. Oh, we need to change it so hot girls will talk to creepy strangers in Starbucks more.
Yeah.
Those days are done. All right. Did you like that clip and want to watch the full episode it came from? In the description, you can find that link. Check out the full show. Do you guys already watch the full show and want to support even more? FleckusTalks.com is the way to do that. Sign up for Bonusland. We drop a Bonusland episode after every public episode. Over 4 hours of exclusive content each month. So if you love the clips and you love the show and you believe in our message and want to support us even more, FleckusTalks.com is the website, and the link is in the description.